I am so freaking excited about the capabilities of this platform. Like we have just scratched the surface. We just partnered up with Supermove. We've been running the business on spreadsheets for a long time, and we came across Supermove and we rolled that out in March, and it has been absolutely just life-changing. We've had a good season, and I do attribute that to our partnership with Supermove and using the software for the first time and having certain follow-up protocols in place now that we haven't had before, and just being like hyper focused on that speed to lead time frame, and just providing like engaging correspondence. I mean, yeah, we basically just revamped this whole entire company sales process. Let me say this, Ryan. Let me say this on that note. Like, I am so freaking excited about the capabilities of this platform. Like, we have just scratched the surface. Like, we bumbled our way through the first few months doing some of the automations. I mean, I'm not a tech guy at all. My wife is the tech support in the family. I'm like, babe, how do we do this? I'm locked out of that. Help me out. Not in Supermove. But we kind of like bumbled our way through some automations. And what I like about it is you can really just test little certain tweaks here, tweaks there for your communication, correspondence, order of that communication, and just see like what is getting the best result. We have some templates in some in the library. I have written those templates for, I call them like ninja follow-up and like samurai day 2, like I made one that was so corny. It was scheduled to go out the 24 hours after we sent a quote, and I wanted it to sound like it was a human being, right? And not like, we're thank you for the opportunity, type of thing. I wanted it to be like, this is super corny. And so it started like this: sending you good summertime vibes or something like that, like I started doing this at the end of July, and the engagement has gone like through the roof. Like, you would click on someone's profile and you would go to the SMS and you would see our day 1, 2, and 3 follow-up, no responses for a big percentage. Now you're seeing engagement almost on every message. Any quote that we gave the same that for say today, Tuesday, say 3 or 4 o'clock, we have a template that says, it's just titled "Leaving the Office," and it says, "Hi, Sarah. I wanted to personally follow up with you on the quote I sent you earlier today and see if you had any questions, and see if you're ready to book this move." And then the salesperson will put their name in. So there's like opportunities to like upsell people and get get that revenue per move up while you're engaged in the text thread. So I really like it. And that component about Supermove, I didn't think I was going to like as much as I do, but that's been one of the components, one of the spokes of this game-changing like evolution that we're going through right now. They absolutely love it, because before we didn't have any kind of gauge on who's the best salesperson, and now we do. Now we can say, hey, my closing ratio, for this week was 44%. So I just sent a little screen grab of the sales performance and sent it to the team, and I was like, hey guys, we're like definitely moving in the right direction, We got into the 50s for the first time as an average as a team. For the first 10 days in August, we had 54% closing ratio. I was in the office yesterday, and the sales guy that was working next to me, he booked 4 moves on the phone, first call, 4 moves like almost in a row. And I'm like, dude, you are on fire. And having Supermove to kind of have those metrics to just kind of refocus, and just stop doing it the way you've done it for a decade. You know what I mean? I do like the Crew app. We have the digital timesheets. It tells the customer when we've arrived. all the documents is right there. We don't have to fumble around the truck to find a liability release waiver or a supplemental estimate. It's all right there. All the documents you're going to need is right there. Digital. Customer gets a copy of it. We get a copy immediately. It's been amazing. They have been absolutely amazing with the implementation and the rollout. Just getting like the features we need. Like we needed to do this because it's a state regulation, and they're like, oh, okay, that's not a regulation in other states, so we don't have that feature, but we'll build it for you. So just absolutely incredible. It's nice to have tablets in the field instead of paper invoices, and man, we are just excited. 10 years ago, I went down this 6-month path with this other software company. I don't recall the name of it anymore, but once I started down the path, I realized that they only had like 3 people that worked in the whole company. One was a sales guy, and they had 2 like behind the scenes people. And it was 6 months of just like, this is not working. This is not gonna work. It doesn't do what we need to do. And so we like raised the white flag, and the reason why I've been talking about Supermove this entire time is because it has been a game changer. So I really do appreciate the guys behind the scenes. They have been fantastic.